We now have our new images in place. We have our proteins, our carbohydrates, and our fats. And they look quite attractive. But there's much more we can do with these images. If we wish to make them even more aesthetically pleasing. If I click on mushrooms, and I go to shape format, I have a range of things that I can do. This really doesn't apply so much to our images. But if I just click on one randomly, all will happen is you'll get a solid, green shape. So I'm going to undo that particular action. The ones I want to focus on with regards to the shapes are based here. It's like a cube, and there are a range of things that I can look at. For example, I can consider adding different presets. Presets are options that have already been designed and produced by Microsoft. And if I click on this one, you'll see that it's got a really lovely effect. The shape now has a shiny side to make it stand out more. I might not like that one, so I can look at adding an alternative preset. Let's have a look at this one. And you can see this option will add a bit of a shadow. Let's reset that. I can also add shadow effects to shapes. In this example, you can barely see the effect. I'm going to add a shadow effect to our third shape. This is clearer to see. We can change the shadow by going into our shape format pane. We do this by clicking on this pentagon. If I want to, I can change the way that a shape looks. I can change the size of the shadow. I could change the blur effect to the shadow. I can alter its angle. So there are a range of things that I can do. Feel free to explore. Let's have a look at some other options. Reflections can create quite a nice effect. Adding a glow to a shape can present an interesting effect. So, if I add a glow effect to this particular shape, it looks good. Bevels are really nice effects. Let's have a look at some of the bevels. That's quite a subtle example. I think that I will go for a more obvious example. We can easily amend the way a bevel effect looks. I am just going to increase the viewing size. There you go. We can see the bevel effect more clearly. We can manually change things over here. These are just some of the effects that you can use. Time for you to explore the many great effects that are available to you. Over to you.
Brought to you by Evolution.